I love meat. And I also like things like milk, making me a non-vegan. But that doesn't mean that I don't have vegan cravings. So usually when I do have those cravings, I act like a responsible adult and go to a vegan restaurant or find a vegan recipe, and that would satisfy my cravings just fine. But that's not the point. Let me explain. A couple days ago, we celebrated what's commonly known as Thanksgiving, or Friendsgiving, or Turkey Day, or just regular old Thursday. And I was looking for a recipe like I normally do, and I did find one on allrecipes.com created by Campbell's Kitchen, and it's mini green bean casseroles. It seems like a pretty simple recipe, not many ingredients. Plus, it is a conversation piece. See, green bean casseroles are usually eaten with spoons. These are eaten by the hand. And because it is a simple recipe, a young bachelor such as myself should be able to handle it just fine. And ladies, don't even think about it. My heart belongs only to Lady Liberty. But the all recipe created by Campbell's Kitchen is not vegan, and that's what I wanted. So I thought to myself, maybe I can replace some of the ingredients to make it vegan. So I did. I didn't replace all of the ingredients. We still have the green beans, obviously the crispy fried onions, and the canola oil. The recipe does say vegetable oil, but it's mostly just to spray onto the pan. So I didn't think it matters. They're all vegan, that's the point. But I did again replace some of the ingredients, including the condensed can of mushroom soup, which I replaced for Magic Dragon. The milk, which I replaced for unsweetened silk almond milk, which quite frankly sounds horrible. The shredded cheese I replaced for shredded cheese. They didn't have any vegan sharp cheddar left, so I was left with Mexican 4-cheese style blend made with chickpea, which sounds a little bit less terrible. And for the package of refrigerated jumbo buttermilk biscuits, I went for a package of jumbo buttermilk biscuits. And fun fact, the Pillsbury Buttermilk Southern Homestyle biscuit contains neither butter nor milk. Why? Like, I get it if you're trying to be accidentally vegan like those chicken nuggets, but those chicken nuggets were labeled chicken. Why couldn't you just call it buttermilk? Anyways, these contain no buttermilk. Actually, that's a lie. It may contain milk ingredients. So not only did you mislabel it as buttermilk, vegan or non-vegan, but it's not even non-vegan. It is maybe vegan. Anyways, shitty labels aside, I wanted to see what the non-vegan recipe version tastes or looks like compared to the vegan side. It might turn out well, it might not, who knows? I don't really know where to start, but I guess the best way to start is by looking at the recipe. Actually, first I'm gonna put everything away because that took a lot longer than it should have. Okay, the first thing they want us to do is heat the oven to 375 degrees. Say no more. That's so easy. I got this. At this point, it was pretty easy. The recipe says to mix all the ingredients together besides the baked buttermilk biscuit. I got the green beans in and wanted to taste the mushroom soup. It didn't taste good, but it's getting cooked, so we move on with the rest of the ingredients. Ooh! You hear that? You want to hear that? Hold on. Oh, you hear that? Are you annoyed? So am I. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it on the vegan side before actually putting it into the biscuits. So now I'm gonna put all of this away and just leave this out. that might be the best plan. You know those YouTube cooking shorts would karate chop their ingredients for the sake of time just to make the short? I wonder if... Alright. What the hell? Why does this look so different? Oh, hear this. Ugh. Alright, so now we have the vegan and the non-vegan. Right off the bat, the vegan is a little bit more watery. I did kind of just wing the measurements, so that could be why. But based on from what I'm seeing from the Campbell's cream of mushroom soup and the Imagine Dragon cream of mushroom soup, the Campbell's one is a lot thicker. Alright, so next up is to put everything together and put it in the oven. Alright, so now what's next? We have our vegan mixture, our non-vegan mixture, and our biscuits right here, and our muffin pan. Obviously, first thing we gotta do before we put the biscuits on here, we gotta spray it so it doesn't stick. Shake well first, open it up, and shake well before spraying. Now we have to open up our biscuits, and just for the sake of time, I'm going to put the vegan and the non-vegan together. I don't know if it'll affect the chemistry of the taste or whatever. Just for the sake of time, I'm just gonna cook them both at the same time.
I didn't think it would actually affect the taste of both the vegan and the non-vegan rolls. I put them as far away as possible in case it did. At that point, I just did 3 vegan, 3 non-vegan just in case, ignoring the mess I made. I decided the best thing to do was to try and fit as much filling as I could for each roll.
Alright, so we have 3 vegan and 3 non-vegan mini green bean casseroles stuffed into one pan. So now we're gonna jump to the kitchen like this. Oh! Wow! With the power of editing, now I'm in the kitchen. And I need to change the camera angle because you can't see my oven. Wow! With the power of editing, now you can see me kind of and my oven, but I forgot the muffin pan. Wow! Great organization! Alright, now that I have my rolls, I guess I'll just put it in. It's been quite a while since the oven's been on, so it should be hot enough. Woo! It is hot. Alrighty. Now, we're supposed to wait for 20 minutes.
20 minutes later.
Wow, it's 20 minutes. We do have one more step before we put it back in for another 5 minutes. And we gotta sprinkle cheese and French onions on top. I can assume to make it melt and look prettier. So yeah, let's open her up. Oh, that's hot. Right off the bat, I can tell that the vegan rolls look a little bit smushed and wet. The non-vegan one looks a little bit better. It's a little bit more puffed up, but it could be the different types of Pillsbury Doughboy rolls.
Just adding the finishing touches, sprinkle some cheese and fried onions on top. The recipe did say to mix them both together in a bowl before sprinkling it. I just didn't. Yeah.
Alright, so let's put this in for another 5 minutes and see how it turns out in the end. Oh, that's hot. Wow!
Many Many minutes later.
Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. Let's open this baby up and I guess see what concoction we made. Oh my god, that's strong. Alright. Okay, right off the bat, it doesn't look too bad. It actually looks like somewhat of a decent meal. Let's plate her up and see if that's true. Okay, now that I'm in an area that has a little bit better lighting, I think I will try this out. Alright, first of all, the presentation is shit because I did the plating, but the looks of it, just from first glance, the non-vegan one does look a little bit better. The cheese, both of the cheese melted properly, so I'm not gonna give shit for that to the vegan cheese. Let's see how this tastes though. That's the most important thing. Huh. Hot. Wow. It's just a green bean casserole. Honestly, it's not that bad. It is literally green bean casserole. I didn't put any seasoning in this, but there is flavor just from the cheddar cheese. Take another bite. Yeah, this isn't that bad. I would eat it. It's not really special, but the fact that I can eat it with my hands and without a spoon, that's, again, a conversation piece right there. Now let's see how this compares to the vegan one. Looks a bit burnt, but not at the same time. Biscuit looks a little bit smaller. The cheese again melted. It's just the onion kept hanging. Alright. Wow. I can't tell if that's unpleasant or just different. It's not that bad. I could taste the cheese. There's a little bit less flavoring. I guess I could put more seasoning on this. The cheese doesn't taste horrendous, so that's good. I could also taste the mushroom soup on this. I don't know why. It might be I have bad taste buds. It tastes kind of sweet, like I put chocolate or can't tell if it's chocolate or cotton candy, but it tastes somewhat sweet. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, wow. I would also eat this, but I would never make this. This green bean casserole just tastes different. That's all there is to it. Yeah. These are both pretty good. The vegan stuff did cost me a little bit more, so maybe if you're looking for a price range, I would stick to the non-vegan stuff. But other than that, it's acceptable. Wow, what a letdown. I was hoping for more of a challenge, but it's just both good. That's all there is to it. Very anticlimactic, but what can you do? I'm trying to compare vegan with non-vegan, and it turns out it's just the same.